Good afternoon, guys. This is David from Busy Bee Farms, and today I'm going to do a quick overview of our machine and kind of give an update of how things are going with that. We just done our 500-hour service on the machine, and I will try to go over some of the filters and things that that we changed out. Matthew, go ahead and shut it off for me. So I think it was Thursday that we hit our 500-hour mark. Filters came in Friday, and over the weekend we've changed all these filters out. So to just kind of go over the filters, this is the Kubota KX040-4. This is the hydraulic reservoir. Inside of this plate is the hydraulic return filter. That's probably the hardest one that there is to, well, the one in the bottom is the hardest one, but it's a screen mesh filter. And after talking to the maintenance guy at Kubota, you have to drain the entire reservoir, and all it really is a screen to keep anything from getting into the pump. So we chose not to change that one this go around, just because you know, there's really no point in changing it. The return filter up top is more like a traditional filter. It's got the paper element inside of it that catches the any dust particles or anything like that. When you take these screws off, there's 6 screws up here on top that hold this on. When you take those loose, this entire top comes loose. You gotta take this rubber hose and this rubber hose loose, and this overflow tube loose, and then this entire assembly lifts up and out with a filter about this big around down inside, and it's on a big metal tube, and you just take it off. We changed out the air filters. There are 2 filters, an inner and an outer in here. We blew out our radiators. We have our AC radiator or condenser. We have an oil cooler, 2 oil coolers, engine oil and hydraulic oil, and then the radiator. This is another little hydraulic filter. This little canister here just screws off, and there's a little particulate filter inside of there that we changed that. Our sight window, we filled our oil level back up to the middle with the boom on the ground and the arm or stick straight up and down. So we got our hydraulic system back where it's supposed to be. Back here in the back, we have our engine oil filter that we changed the engine oil with Rotella T 15W40. We checked the tension on our belts. We have the alternator belt, and then in here we have the fan belt that runs the air conditioner. Let's see, the fan runs off the same one as the alternator. So this is just the air conditioner, and then this one is the fan and alternator. Then we have the fuel filter. We changed it. It was fairly simple. So there's 2 different fuel filters here. You have the water separator down here that has the clear bowl that you can see with the drain valve on it, and inside of it there is a water separator filter in there, and then you have the actual fuel filter itself. Basically just shut this off, take these 2 screws out and move it up a hole so that you can reach everything in the bottom. There's an electrical connection in the back that goes to the very bottom of this bowl that you unhook, and then you just unscrew this, replace that filter, replace this filter, turn your fuel back on, move it back down to the holes it's supposed to be, and then just turn the key on and leave it, and you'll watch the fuel pump the fuel up in there. And I just let it run for, I don't know, 3-4 minutes, and then that was basically the end of that. I mean, it cranked right up and never missed a lick. So that was kind of all the filters that we changed. So that is 1, 2, 3 there. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 right here in that we've changed out. 2 cabin air filters inside, so that's 8, 9. There's 1 more down in the bottom that we didn't change out on this. I did get it, but I'm not draining all that hydraulic oil out. That's, I don't know the capacity on it, but I'd say that's 10 gallons or better of oil, and you can see that it's perfectly clear. So that is what we done on that. Oh, I forgot, right here we changed our gear oil. You turn these to where you got 2 that are side by side, level this way with 1 at the bottom. Take all 3 of them out. It drains the oil out, catch it in an old pan, and then once it's done draining, put the bottom one back in, start filling it up until it runs out the other one. That's why they have to be level. When it runs out, cap it all off. And that was all of that. So I am still loving the machine. Like I said, we're 510 10 hours something on the machine. It's dusty. We done a job burying some cable. It was pretty dusty, so you can tell it's still dusty. It's got a bunch of grease points on it. Real quick, there's 2 on the arms down here, 1 on the cylinder there, 1 on the cylinder up there. This is the the angle cylinder. There's 1 on each end of it, and the pivot point of the blade, and the cylinder here that pushes it in and out. And then we have the 3 here for the turntables. Here, there, up in there, there, and there. 1 down here and 1 up here. So it's got quite a few grease points on it. The DeWalt electric grease gun that I got has really made that nice with the lock and lube tip on it. I love that. You squeeze it down, push it on the grease zerk, let go of it. It locks down to 10,000 psi. I need to wash the entire machine, but it's got dusty. But really enjoying the Kubota KX040. The 2 air filters are behind the seat. It's just got a little cover on it. Take those off, and they're just real little filters that filter the air going into the air conditioning. So guys, I appreciate you asking about how things are going. I think that we're doing well. You know, Laura owns the business because women-owned businesses get preferential selection and things if you bid on jobs. So we're very happy with it, and 500 hours in, and as far as I know, we're still doing well. So thank you guys for asking how that's going. I'm still doing subcontract work with the communications company that I was working for. They've got a lot of work that we're doing. They're doing a lot of fiber install and things like that, trying to get faster internet speeds and things. But my machine here is really doing well for us. The plate that I had welded across my teeth, it broke off the other day. We were doing a 1,500 foot cable bury, and the rock that we were in, it just finally wore thin and broke off. I'll need to weld me a new plate on there. That was just a piece of 2-inch, 1/4 inch thick flat steel. We welded one on the top, one on the bottom, and that made us a plate over the teeth, which makes it easier for me as I'm digging, that I don't cut into any conduit or anything. It makes it just kind of like a smooth bucket. So but I appreciate you guys asking how things are going, and we thank you for watching Busy Bee Farms. Take care and God bless.
We're gonna be loading the machine up on the trailer over there for Daddy to go to work tomorrow, so we'll let you watch as we load it.